is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft map showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Minecraft modern house and Minecraft beach house created by Radical Shermed. And this house features a lot of cool things such as our own private dock, a helipad, some pools, a courtyard, and a lot of interesting room designs in the house itself. It's a really cool map, so be sure to take 1 second to click that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and get right into this map. Alright, so here we are starting off on our private dock. We'll get back to the actual boats and the yacht in the end of the video, but for now we're just gonna go straight into the house and see all of the cool things on the inside. So obviously we're walking down the dock onto this pathway, past this really nice lawn, and there is the house, guys. It looks so cool, very modern. I quite like the design. The entire building itself is completely off the ground, so if there's any flooding on this island, we won't have to worry about that. But as you guys saw, we just went past our helipad, which has a massive helicopter on it. Yet again, very interesting stuff over here, but we need to cut right to the chase and go into this modern mansion, and then we'll come back to the outside. But either way, let's head on into the building. This is basically a pathway that just intersects and then joins up over here to go into the house. So this is how you would enter. You go up this staircase, and already we're on the inside, and it looks really cool. So over here we just have some minor decorations. It looks like a shelf of some sort with a fixture on it. I'm not really sure what you would call this, can't quite identify it, but on this side we have a living room with a couch and a massive TV with some speakers and a really cool entertainment stand, which I quite like. We do have skulls on the side of the TV, but I think that's just me not using a particular resource. It's some really weird speakers. I would really like maybe skull-shaped speakers in my house. That will definitely freak my guests out. Over here we have another couch, which is sort of facing towards this direction, and I guess it has a smaller TV. So you would have like your best friends on this side, and then your regular friends on this side. They get the small TV, and those guys get the big TV. Now, let's go back on this side to take a look at some other stuff. Over here we have a bathroom. As you guys can see, it's a really large shower. We can just go into this area, stand over here, and just get completely submerged within this large shower head. A very modern design instead of a circular one. That's just a small little detail I quite like. We have a skylight over here, which allows us to get blinded by the sun. Cool. And over here we just have our basic sink, as well as, I guess this is a toilet with no door, so interesting. Alright, now over here we have ourselves a bedroom, I believe. If we just go through this door past our seating arrangements, we have a gigantic hallway, and the first room directly in front of us is going to be our bedroom. It looks like a master bedroom with a lot of windows, as well as a balcony, which is going to overlook our backyard. Take a look at that, guys. It's our backyard with our two massive pools and some other decorations over there on the left hand side. We have a nice seat, which will just allow us to sit down, get a nice little view, take it all in, this lovely nature. I obviously turned down my render distance a bit because we have this shaders on that just makes the game look really cool. I mean, check out that water. Still completely obsessed with the shaders at the moment. We have a desk over here with our helmets on it, as well as a overhanging TV right on, or right in front of our bed, which gives us just a very cool way to watch movies or just stream your favorite videos. On this side we have our desk with our computer, as well as a closet. Now back into the hallway towards the left hand side, we have some decorations in the hallway, some paintings sort of inside of our wall. Pretty cool design with a few skylights, just allowing us to have a lot of natural lighting in the building. And I am using shaders, and there's no torches in this building, so it's actually really well lit with natural lighting. Now through this door we have our master bath, and this bath of course includes a gigantic bathtub as well as another modern shower. And then over here we have our toilet, and it looks like to be a towel, a rack or towel storage area. We have like a little window, like a tinted window sort of in between our bathroom and our actual master bedroom. And on this side we have a sink, it looks like, and then some more like cabinets where you would have your, toothpaste and toothbrush and all of that cool stuff. So down this way we have another sort of seating arrangement in the hallway, and then to the left we have a guest bedroom, or a smaller bedroom if for your like I said, less important friends, I guess you'd give that to them. You could have a sleepover in your big bed with your best friends, and then you could just leave your other guests in the smaller bedroom. But either way, we have ourselves a computer desk over here as well, a nice sort of decorative desk over here with a painting above it, and then a place or a shelf for storage with a skylight right above your bed. So you could be lying down over here, and when you're lying down at night, you could count the stars as you fall asleep. On this side we have a balcony which is accessible through this doorway, and we could just walk all the way down here and just look into our master bedroom and just sort of like creep on him while he's watching TV. Or we could go down to the other side and get a nice view of the outside. Really, really awesome view again with the shaders, makes everything looks so cool. Now, if you go back into our room here and just go down the hallway, we have another room. And this is going to be a small living room with a kitchen and a dining room table. So this is really awesome over here. And it looks like we have actually, this is not a kitchen. This is a desk. It looks like this is an office space, a massive office space. I kind of like got kitchen in my head because of this thing right over here. Usually it looks like a kitchen, but this is a really cool desk surrounded by windows, and we do have a table here which does look like a dining room table, but since this is a desk, this could be a sort of boardroom, like office type desk where you have your meetings. And then we have a couch over here which will allow us to watch TV, or your presentations, or just all of your cool things that you want to show off to your friends. So that's a really cool like office space, and this is also overlooking our yacht, the back of the house, as well as we could get a glimpse of the helipad from here as well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the house and see what it has to offer. Now heading back towards the living room, we're going to encounter this pathway which is sort of blocked out from the living room. Of course, the TV is behind here, like I mentioned, but we have this really massive window space, which is just going to decorate the entire side of this building, and it's going to give us a nice view of the backyard, sort of an obscure view, but still protecting our privacy while giving us a sneak peek. On this end, we have a really nice, like, I don't know what you would call this. I guess it would be an indoor pool, but it's sort of not indoor. It's like on a massive balcony, but either way, it looks really awesome. You can just go down over here, take a nice swim if you don't want to swim in the lake water that's outside or in the pools in the backyard. This is a nice little quiet area. You don't have to leave the house, and you can just have some fun. Really awesome. So I'm not really sure what this is over here, but it looks like we have some nice sunbathing places, which I guess when it's really, really hot and the sun is at a very sharp angle, you'd be able to get some of that sunlight. As well as over here we have our kitchen, which is a very lovely open kitchen. We have our island over here with some storage space, and then of course our countertop stove, as well as the refrigerator and the ventilation system, which looks quite nice. More skylights for that natural lighting. Of course, this is an open area, so we have lots of natural lighting. Then back on this side we have a view of the backyard. The entire backyard can be viewed from here. As well as over here we have a few other decorations. It looks like this is going to be a pool table. Perhaps not a pool table, but another sort of game table. A minor decoration over here. One over here as well. Another sort of dividing wall, a privacy wall with another entire wall of glass. And then on this side we have our dining room table with some shelves, some skylights, and then a few lighting fixtures at the top. A very lovely open area, as well as we have like 2 stools over here with a table, which is kind of random, but it's not bad. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get up on top of this because this thing is huge. I'm way too short. Look at this. So time to take a look at the outside of the house. We're going to first head towards the pool area, and also this is going to include, to our left, a private outdoor cooking space with a small mini kitchen. as well as a outdoor dining room table and a fire pit, and that's going to be really awesome for nighttime dinners and just having a good party with your friends. Now, this area does include this small privacy wall, which is a very small detail, but does make these sections of the house look a little bit more interesting. Now, if we continue down our pathway, we're going to encounter a small pool to the right. I mean, it's not small in the actual size, but it is small when we look at the depth of it. So this is going to be sort of a kiddie pool, or a pool not for strong swimmers. But right next to that, we have a much larger pool, which we could go down using this ladder, or we could jump off of the diving board, which is what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead, 3, 2, 1, and bam! So I did a full 360 there, and as you guys can see, we're now in this pool, which is much deeper. Of course, we also have a jacuzzi right next to it, a hot tub. I guess those words are interchangeable, but all good pools need a jacuzzi. Now, if you fly up here, you guys can see a nice overview of the area. At the very center of our pathway, where it sort of splits, we have this lovely decoration, which is also home to a waterfall, and then to the left hand side we sort of go towards this tennis court with some really lovely colors, as well as another very small detail, but a lovely privacy wall. This is something very simple to add into your builds, but it does make the place look much better in my opinion. It's definitely something I will utilize in the future. Of course, our tennis court is pretty standard. We have 2 spaces on either side of the court for our competitors, and a place for the umpire or overseer of the game right over there, if you guys are familiar with tennis, and your friends can cheer you on with your friends can cheer you on by standing on the I can't remember the name of this. Can someone comment the name of these things? I think it's called banisters, or I guess pavilions. That's 2 of the words I could think of to describe these stands. I guess that's another word. But yeah, you could just sit over here, cheer your friends on while they're playing their tennis game. Sorry about that. I really couldn't think of a proper word to describe it. But either way, let's go ahead and now change it towards nighttime to take a look at how this would appear in nighttime. Now, don't be alarmed, it's just adjusting the shaders, because like I mentioned, these new shaders are more high-tech, more advanced, and once we have them loaded up, you can see that the outside is actually quite cool with these outdoor lights, as well as these lovely stars. You know, playing a game under the stars, really cool stuff. And I'm gonna head back over here to our outdoor fireplace just to show you guys how this would look. Some very cool nighttime grilling can be done in this location. Now, let's turn it back to daytime and head down to our final area in the portion of this outdoor space, and this is just going to be a nice place filled with a bunch of seating arrangements and some yoga mats, which you could use to just, of course, do yoga. And this is sort of a place where you would just chill right next to the ocean, or you could just take off your clothes and put it into that locker over there, and then drop straight onto our private beach. Jumping back towards the front of the house, of course, yet again, we have that helipad with our helicopter. You can't really enter it, but the helicopter itself does look quite nice and it's a lovely addition for our build. Towards the dock, we have a speedboat and a yacht, as you guys saw, and in the speedboat, we actually have a room down here. It's not decorated on the inside in terms of furniture, but it does have some lovely space which you could work with. Of course, that could be a bathroom, and then over here we have another room. There's some windows on the side which you can use to see out the boat, and this is actually going to be underwater. And back towards our dock on our yacht, we're going to... Oh, I actually fell down. Our yacht itself is not functioning, because if we come on the inside, we do have some seating arrangements here with a series of windows sort of circling the entire front and the captain's quarters. But as we go down here, for some reason on this map, the map creator decided to completely sink this yacht. So this is definitely not a yacht that you would want to be going on any voyage with, because you would sink immediately. Now, before I end out this video, I do want to highlight something that I quite enjoy so far in Minecraft, which is the shaders I'm using. Obviously, we have this lovely view of the surface of the water from underneath, but we also have realistic lighting coming through the water itself. Now obviously we're in the shadow of the boat, as well as the shadows for the dock, which is not something that is seen within Minecraft. If you go into third person here and walk a little bit into the sunlight, you can see our body reacts to it very realistically. So I quite like that, and it makes me very excited to continue playing Minecraft, and it's something that made me get back into Minecraft recently. But either way guys, that's basically going to wrap up today's video. I hope you did enjoy the house. If you did, please take 1 second to crush that like button. Absolutely annihilate it guys. Also don't forget to subscribe to see when I post my latest videos, as well as I will be implementing subscriber features very soon, the premium subscription features. We're going to have custom badges, as well as possible private videos or live streams. I'm definitely gonna get on that, but at the moment I'm just going to tease it for you guys, so in the future you can decide if you want to be a premium subscriber. But either way, this was Twiistz, and I'll see you guys next time.